What's up guys, it's me Jeremy. I just wanted to make a guide on how to do double golems as the blue side bot lane, because I haven't really found any good in-depth guides on how to do this, so it was hard for me to learn this tactic, and I'm sure others are having trouble figuring out how to do this as well. It's somewhat hard to learn, but once you understand how to kill these two golems, it's pretty easy to execute because this tactic I will present doesn't have to be executed perfectly. But first, we should talk about why double golems are so important. The main reason is for the experience advantage. The gold advantage really doesn't make much of a difference, honestly. It maybe gives you like an extra potion or something, but that doesn't really make a difference. The experience advantage, however, can be a deciding factor in helping get you kills. This clip here shows the kill potential of double golems. We get a double kill and survive because of the extra damage and HP bonus from level 4 versus our opponent's level 3. I chose to show this clip over others for some very important reasons. The first being that it, of course, shows the kill potential of double golems. But more importantly, it shows the nature of kills from double golems. It is impossible to get kills from the double golems advantage alone. You still have to outplay your opponents to some extent. They're not just going to walk up and let you kill them because you outlevel them. Killing double golems simply helps you outplay your opponents, and that is exactly what happened in this clip. The only advice I can give for this is really just try to initiate a fight, or bait your opponents into one. And make sure you have vision on them, and that the jungler won't come and completely destroy you. Meaning, wait until you see the jungler top, or something like that. Also, keep track of your experience bars so you can try to initiate as soon as you hit that level. Your opponents will be taken by surprise, and they might not even notice that you hit those levels. So you can end up forcing a pretty good fight like that. Alright, now let's jump right into how to exactly, and I do mean exactly, execute the killing of double golems. Note that if you're doing this on the top lane of purple side, my directions will be inverse, so when I say kite to the left, that means kite to the right, left and right are swapped, etc. Starting off, you want your support to start slightly to the right of the small golem, so around between where the small golem and big golem spawn, while your AD starts towards the left of the small golem. The AD hits it first and you kite towards the left first. You and your AD want to use your skills to kill the small golem very quickly. The reason why you kill the small golem first is that it becomes much easier to kite one big golem. And if you're trying to kill the big golem first, you run the risk of messing up your transfer of aggro. And having only one golem aggro to one person, and the other golem aggro to the other person, and then you pretty much failed the double golems, or you're going to take a hell of a lot of damage. Also, since the small golem dies really fast, usually before it gets a single hit off, killing it first will likely make you take less damage. After killing the small golem with your skills, you want to alternate auto attacks. Your AD hits, and then you hit, and then your AD hits, and then you hit, etc. You want to use your skills no more than one more time, for a total of 2 times of using your skills, because otherwise you will lose some advantage heading to lane because of your lack of mana. Now here comes the most important point: when to switch aggro between your AD's initial attacks on the golems. I will label this with a circle on the screen where the golem should be when you switch aggro. The golem will try to reset at this point, and you want to position yourself to a point where you can auto attack it immediately, while also blocking it from pathing to its spawn point. This will draw the aggro from that golem to you, and then you can either kite back to the right or transfer the aggro back to the AD again. Then you can just kite it until you kill it. Letting the golem reset and heal for just a little bit, and I do mean just a little bit, is okay here, but should not be intended. You will not miss any CS from this, and if it's done correctly, you'll actually take less damage by letting it reset a little bit. The reason why you could possibly take less damage is because you and your AD are doing more damage than the golem is healing for, because the golem only resets for like a second or two, and during the time that it's resetting, it's not hitting you guys, so you'll end up taking less damage. During the time while you kite, it is very important for both players to stay in range of auto attacks. This means that you both need to attack move. You should never use mobility skills when doing this, or your partner will become out of range. Also, don't be afraid to take an extra hit if your partner needs time to get in range. While kiting, you always want to have the golem between the two of you. You should never have both players on one side of the golem. Otherwise, it could reset and you cannot regain aggro. If you mess up while kiting like this because you miss an auto attack and the golem resets, you will not have enough time to kill it. So just go back to your lane. A couple of things to note about doing double golems. The first is that you want to give the big golem to the champion that took more damage, while giving the small golem to the person that won't be taking as many hits, in order to share XP. You'll most likely take at least a few hits from the big golem, and that is totally okay. You should heal it back quickly and be near if not full HP once you hit level 2. If you mess up and take a lot of damage, don't be afraid to use a potion to heal it off. The advantage gained from double golems is more than worth it as long as you have enough health to support that advantage. If you do not have enough health to support that advantage of double golems, that advantage becomes useless. However, having to use a potion is kinda bad. You need these potions for sustain in the lane, and the golems are doable without needing to use these potions anyways. For a frame of reference, a good goal to shoot for is to take no more than 100 or so damage, after the heal from the big golem. Lastly, note that it is very hard to do double golems absolutely perfectly, and it's okay to make a small mistake or two when performing it. So, that's it for my guide on how to do double golems. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.